Hi, you may be wondering why your customers aren't buying your big ticket items at the top of your ascension funnel, like we talked about before. So the reason why they may not be buying these items is because, number one, they don't know you enough. You haven't produced enough content or enough value for them to decide if you can truly help them or not. Just because they have a need doesn't mean they need to get it fulfilled or find a solution from you or necessarily from your products. So they don't know you enough. So a way around that is to produce enough valuable, value in advance content so that they can take that step of faith and believe that you are someone that can solve their problems and help them with them. The second thing is that they don't like you enough. You may not be resonating with them on a level that they can identify with you, or like they feel like they are speaking their language. So they don't like you enough. They don't feel like there's any affinity with you. It doesn't mean that your product is bad or inherently bad or cannot deliver on its value. You're just not the right person, and you can't start that relationship if there isn't that initial level of likability. And the third and probably the most important thing why they're not buying from you or buying your big ticket items from you is because they don't trust you enough. And you can get around this by solving that problem with a really strong entry point offer. An entry point offer is a low-cost item that demonstrates that you can solve their problems for a very low price. Okay, you do this by looking at that big ticket item that we talked about and break it down into smaller, more bite-sized consumable pieces so that as your customers purchase this item and experience a small win, they get excited and they get the immediate value from what you're delivering. Make sure that it's not something that's too big or too complicated to implement. It is something that they can do immediately. Once you have figured out this entry point offer, give it a no-brainer price. It makes absolute perfect sense for them to purchase. So like I said, you splinter down a bigger piece item, create a low-cost product. It can be a brand new product. Now, we do this because what we want to do is increase your velocity of return. Imagine for a second that you spend a lot of money on ads already. You want to be able to recover a little bit of the ad spend in terms of revenue from your customers. So it's very important you at least break even on this entry point offer so that you can increase your velocity of return. Imagine someone makes a no-brainer purchase at a one-time purchase price. You can collect that money that you gain from them, and then after that, you can use that money to run ads again. Right? So it's all about a cash flow question or cash flow situation that you're trying to solve. Making sure that you have enough velocity of return. A lot of other companies, they focus on the big ticket item, so their sales ends up going like that. You sell a big ticket item, then you have no income for a period of time. You sell another big ticket item, no income. Right? On the other hand, if you have a lot of small ticket items, you keep your company going with a reasonable amount of cash flow to fund your ad campaign so that you can close a certain percentage of these small sales and ascend them to a big ticket item. So this is how you keep your velocity of return going. At the same time, you have that opportunity to close these customers, or rather these entry point offer customers, to the higher, bigger ticket items. Don't forget, all this time, you're building trust with the customer with all of these small value items along the way. So I strongly encourage you, if you have a big ticket item, splinter it down to smaller bite-sized products that you can sell at a lower price to gain trust with your customers. I hope that helps you out if you're struggling with selling your big ticket items. Thank you.